POGs, it just is going to be an easy on-ramp for corporate America. POGs already has these historical relationships with so many major brands. It's a very easy, low-risk avenue into Web3 gaming via POGs by just dropping something like this. And I think, when Kyler was on, he was pushing the fact that he wants these things to have real world utility. And that's not that difficult to do for like a Starbucks.
This week episode is brought to you by none of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some Nona sauce? Too bad, only Nona decider gets the sauce.
This week's episode is brought to you by the Film 3 OGX show on Wednesday, February 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern, streaming live on the platform formerly known as Twitter. Friend of the Pinecast, Jordan Bain, hosts a panel of also friends of the Pinecast and mostly ineligible bachelors, John Heater, JT Winters, Rob Feldman, and Kyler Frisbee, to talk Film 3 and Theta Project collaborations. Jordan promises to get all the, quote, hot male alpha, unquote. Again, that's Wednesday, February 14th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And a special thank you to JT Winters for taking a break from his filming of Richard Simmons' Sweatin' in Tygonia to join the panel. See you there.
Uncle Swampy bought multipliers and he wants our play now.
Call Chris and Dan. 87R play now. 87R play now. The 10s and 10s bought privately and they want our play now. Call Chris and Dan. 87R play now. 87R play now.
My dad made me watch lots of movies, so I want our play now.
Call Chris and Dan. 87R play now. 87R play now.
Now.
It's your R play. Use it when you need it.
Poppin's poppin' and lockin'. Magnum scrutinizing. Papa Max Podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 39 of the Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, how you feeling right now?
Not good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling better than you are, but I was pulling for you.
I was playing with house money though, right? So
Oh, that's true. That's the. Let's not talk about that.
okay. But yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Super
hey,
Bowl just happened, right?
Yeah, that was actually one of the better Super Bowls that I can remember, and
Probably the best one recently I've seen without Brady in it.
yeah, aren't too many to pick from. I do. What do you think about the new overtime rules for the playoffs?
I like it.
I do
But
too.
you know, it was I think it was stupid. I mean, if those are the rules, well, I got two questions, and you're smarter sports wise than me. Two questions is, if those are the rules, because I didn't know that, and I love it, then I wouldn't want the fucking ball first. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Because when you play that, like if San Francisco goes down and if they have nothing to lose for, they're going to go for it on fourth down instead of kicking the field goal. But because they're the
Right.
ones that are applying pressure up front, then they have to play it safe and take the field goal. So, and
Yeah.
you don't have
Yeah, I can
Kansas
see that.
City can play loose and free because it all doesn't matter.
I hear you, but now what happens if Kansas City is facing 4th and 10 from their 30, they're going to kick the tying field goal, and then
Yes.
San Fran gets the ball, and now it's an advantage because next score wins.
Right.
So could go either way. I mean, yeah, but you're right. No, Kansas City's. If Kansas City got the ball first, they're probably not going for it on 4th down in their own territory.
So, no, dumb question. I was talking to our pal Kev, and let's say San Francisco goes down and they get a touchdown. And by the way, welcome to the Papa Mag Sportscast, where we talk about all things sports and nothing about NFTs. I'm your host, Magnum Pineapple. But yeah, so if San Francisco gets a touchdown, do they get a try for an extra point? Or
Yeah,
2-point
definitely.
conversion? Then why the fuck does Kansas City not get that? I'll tell you why it's important, because me and Kevin also missed the over by 0.5 point.
Ooh, that's why it's important. Yeah, of course.
But no, I'm saying what's good for the goose, right? That we all know about that Supreme Court case, Goose v. Gander.
Yeah.
They said what's good for the goose is also good for the gander. Where's my extra point? I think there's shenanigans all over the place. It's a damn shame, is what it is.
Sounds like you're having a great night.
Yeah, I think I did like up second in that 12 people $100 buy-in with
That
Daryl.
counts for something though, right?
So I turned my 100 to 200. It would have been 1,000, but I can't win anything. You know, it's just a tease.
Oh wait, you needed the over though. That's what you
I needed the over,
for?
but the under. I still got, but Kansas City covering and winning got me second.
Okay, it's worth something.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. Well, here we go with our reverse countdowns here. We'll go back start with K Fuel. We're at 397 days. And now the AMA that we were promised, they were huddling about, that was 28 days ago. So it's quite the huddle. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. I will say though, I saw my second chance Tygon signed by Heater himself.
I saw a batch of them. I wasn't sure that one was yours.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about the yellow with the even Aragon caught that bad boy.
I saw that he tagged you.
Yeah. Where's my K Fuel? You know, since I didn't get mine yet, I give them a little more leeway because I got that coming.
Yeah, well, at least nobody got their K Fuel, right? So. And speaking of that, our play staking index 416 days in arrears, and the token drop 499 days.
You know what? We watched the Super Bowl tonight. Shout out to Pluto TV. Now these guys know how to have a streaming thing. I encourage everyone to go out and watch Pluto TV. They got some great content, and these guys, what was their? They had like all these commercials on the Super Bowl, like couch potatoes, like versus like the knockoff couch potatoes that your boy Christian Dan and Josh are pushing over at Replay. But the only thing I will be doing is checking out this coming up this Saturday, I believe, Mr. Feldman.
So before we move off of this one, I just want to put this out here as the first person to bring this idea and give it attention. So, you know, you heard it here first, but I think I actually have a way that our play doesn't have to be afraid anymore.
Look at POG. No, they're
no. Listen, their fear was about like watch and earn, how you don't have to do anything to do like whatever like that. I've heard that said. So I've also heard I forget who it was. It might be I can't remember who it was, but a project based on staking based on voting. So why not just have some kind of like customer satisfaction vote at the end of every watch where it's like, okay, I watched this, I give it an 8, you know, and now you have, on top of being able to do something and earn, now you also have like a community like voting procedure. I mean, I just like made this thing so much better than it already was.
I mean, anyone could come up with a better idea than these guys.
Well, I mean, but seriously, like this is the idea, and I bet you that you'll see it.
You can't do it anymore because I don't think so, because you already like pooched the kitty or whatever they call it. I mean, you already basically screwed the Americans over, and we don't even have a say. So, and we're the first ones to miss out on those early gains.
We'll see.
But are we going? Can we go into them now before we progress, or are we?
Oh, just go ahead. I was done, but go ahead.
Our boy, speaking of Rob Feldman, but our other boy, was it Strick?
Strig,
as I was, yeah.
Strigital.
He's been also a bit vocal on the boards, the socials, the kids call them, about this our play anti-American movement. So
the transparency movement.
He sent a screenshot, and basically they were calling us victims for bringing it up, Like, oh, we hear you. There's nothing we can do about it. And then somebody was complaining that they couldn't KYC from China, from fucking China, bro. Like, we're gonna take care of China. We're gonna gaslight Americans and basically victim blame them for not having it. And then fucking Fuzzy Wuzzle was a bear. That other guy on the Twitter, he's got like
Snuffleupagus?
Snuffleupagus. That D-bag, once again, same thing. He was basically saying you're complaining. But yeah, I'm complaining because I did everything I was supposed to. I held up my bargain. That's how deals work. They didn't live up to it, and saying no, it's easy to say no instead of nobody wants to do what's right. I mean, so from where I come from, that's called leadership, is you make the tough decision and you do what's right for everyone versus this, fucking corporate weasel game that they're playing over there at Replay. And then two, there's that. I'll let you comment on that. I'd like to hear just another comment on that. But additionally, I know I've mentioned it. I haven't said his name, and I know I had clearance to give his name. But just so everyone knows, what Replay tried to do is Swampy spent over 17 grand on the Replay NFTs. Okay. That had all these staking stuff because he wanted to earn all this stuff. And he earned a fucking ass load because he spent 17K more than on these NFTs. So what did Replay decide to do? They tried to buy him out. They tried to silence him. They said, "Hey, why don't you be one of our advisor board member people so we can get you tokens?" They wanted to make an exception for Swampy to basically, look the other way on their shadiness. And if you don't think that's shady, everyone out there who supports Replay, then I don't care what you have to say, I guess. But that's what they did. That's a fact. Swampy was letting me know what was going on before this and afterwards. And at ThetaCon when they had a meeting where Dan just wanted to freaking buy him off. So with our play. So that's a fucking fact, y'all. Just so everyone's clear, these guys are not good guys. They only care about themselves and making money for themselves, not for the Americans. Everyone else can make money. But please talk, Popper.
Well, I want to lead with the fact that if I was ever in need of board members, I would want Swampy on my board.
Okay. Fair. Swampy and Chief.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, no, I mean, listen, what really bothers me is this Twitter barrage that they're going on of transparency when they aren't being transparent.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, enough is enough. Like, be transparent. Stop, blowing smoke here. So,
but
I do think that this can be fixed. I think that there can be a good end to this.
No.
But right now we're just in the middle of
they're worth nothing now. When we get them, if we ever get them, they're going to be worth 1 million times fucking less. They should have to quadruple.
Unless the project does good.
It's not going to do good because fucking Pluto TV should be a proud sponsor. You don't need NFT fucking bullshit to do something. I've watched Pluto TV. It's fine. I watched Freevee. It's fine. It's got commercials. That's the only place I can watch the original Magnum PI, which is fantastic, by the way. But there's these free streaming programs that you don't need gimmicks. You don't even need to make an account on these platforms. But you have to make 2 accounts on Replay. You got to make one with Replay, one with them. It's fucking confusing. And after all that, and after all the bullshit, and after everything we spent, we're not good enough to get any benefits from them. And given everyone else something that, because Americans, we know everything. I'm saying we funded at least 50%, if not more, of their fucking business. So that's a bad business model.
Well, I sit here delighted right now knowing that me and my kids earwormed Doc Theta. So
what?
Are you serious?
Wait, what happened?
Me and my kids earwormed Doc Theta.
What does that mean?
Are you serious?
Did I miss something?
You must have.
Okay.
You missed Doc's post?
Yes.
Where he was like, 87R play, no. 87R play, no. You missed that?
I missed it.
He's like, I'm at work driving everyone crazy.
Yeah.
How did you miss that?
I've been busy, man. I've been busy. I've been pretty active the past couple days on the boards.
Busy on the
Trying to
boards.
get everyone to vote
Busy on the boards.
for pattern integrity, for process.
Yeah. I hope they're
Or
doing great. I did a push.
yeah, I did a push. I stole some phones at the Super Bowl Sunday, and
Nice.
it was people were a little ticked, but you know what?
Deal with it.
Everyone voted 100%. So I mean, whatever.
I saw that she was like, "Oh, if you at least vote 98%, that's good." No, did she say that on purpose, or was that a shot at Buddy?
No, I think she said that on purpose, but I mean, there was some like 72s. I just don't know. Like, it's not about me to go in other projects I don't know and just give them terrible votes to bring them down. I'm not. That's not me. I don't know if that's going on, but it's
Friend
weird
friend.
seeing some of these where the people that I mean, there's some people that have voted for them that have given them great reviews. 72. It's like me in high school. It's like, hey,
On a good
Nagin, you're
day.
doing great. 72. You pass. I don't think they get it. I thought Buddy changed his thing, but then I was looking again and I thought it said 98 again. You can amend
98
your
solid.
review.
98 is solid.
98 solid, but when lesser projects are getting hundos, you know what I'm saying? That's just
All right. Back to the adding
back
seven.
to the yep.
So we got Space Junk 255 days. We got Outliers 151 days.
Yeah.
Update. Yeah.
We
So
got an update.
Let's do we have a official, when is that? So our boy West 2 is now a comedian?
It looks like he's trying his hand at stand up, it appears.
Okay.
There's an open mic at the Alley Stage in Marietta, Georgia, 11 Anderson Street on the 28th of February. So, couple weeks? At 6:30 p.m. doors open. But open mic performance by Wes Sherwin. How about that?
I mean, listen, like, if you wanted to be a comedian, I don't know, this whole thing, just follow through here. Like,
I'm not laughing.
Yeah, no, I'm not laughing either. And honestly, it was a project that I like West too.
Yep.
I wanted to support him. If it wasn't him doing this project, I wouldn't have bought any. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
I mean, I bought a couple. I didn't go huge in, but I bought a couple to support him, and then to just get dusted, it's like, that's just not cool. Like, come on.
After the whole Daily Diamond thing.
Right. And
where he defended him, and then
right.
yeah, but you got to answer to the people.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I wouldn't rug, but if I did, I wouldn't be like doing comedy in plain sight of everyone else and advertising it, I guess. It's just that's just super shady. I think maybe it's I don't know. I just live up to your commitments, right?
Yeah, exactly. Don't we're talking about bugs and this and that, and then he just
same thing with Replay. I mean, they're in the same boat. All these people were talking about it in the same boat, if not worse. Yeah.
Speaking of worse, how about the professor coming in at 632 days of owing a beverage to not Amanda?
What is it going to take for someone not in the community to get to the prof about this?
I think I have a way to get this settled before July.
Before July? That's a long time.
Hey, listen, that's I can only do so much.
The juice is running.
The juice, that's fine. Yeah, it should be running. Literally. Your boy, Logan Paul, 384
Logan Paul, my
days.
boy.
Yeah, he's always been your boy.
He has been. I modeled my career after Logan Paul.
You have any updates on your boy?
No. He's dead to me.
Yeah, he's a D-bag. Imaginary Friends, 195 days. Tell me you saw the commercial.
No, I didn't.
You serious?
I didn't.
Okay.
There was a part of the broadcast tonight where something switched over to the Nickelodeon version of the game.
Oh, interesting.
So I don't know what I missed when I missed it. So
Okay. There was a commercial at some point. Might have been after the game.
okay. Oh yeah.
Dorks 88
Dorks.
days. I mean, dead to me. Twitch Pixel 228 days. Would love to hear back from them. They're good people. The POG reveal 29 days, but I think we're gonna get some updates on that here pretty soon.
Really?
TM. Oh, I didn't tell you.
Maybe.
We'll talk after the show.
Okay. More to follow. Offline, as the kids say.
Yeah. So I think I want to put insiders back on the count up.
Put them on,
They're
because
kind of
that was
bothering
your
me.
fault.
Nobody
I
should blame
know.
me.
Well, I should blame you for a lot because that's my thing.
And everything about
But I want everyone to win.
blame me. Oh, gotcha.
And you know what I mean? Like everyone to be successful and
Yeah, for sure.
make the right
No doubt about
moves.
it. No doubt about it. And listen, the reason I want to put these guys back on, I don't know what's going on over there, but our boy Mactastic spent the time to get insiders prepped and ready for WWZ, and they are usable by WWZ. I have reached out multiple times to Fame and Cuzzo to get this thing done. I'm willing to put up the pixel necessary to get this gym. Is that what they call it? Is that what the kids call it? Gimes. Get the Gime going. And they're not even reaching back out to me. It's like unbelievable. They don't have to do anything other than just allow the integration into their dead Discord. It might liven the place back up and kickstart that project back to some semblance of life, but they can't even respond back to me. Getting pretty old, kind of upset about it.
Yeah, and I know like you and 2TL are have over 100. I don't know if you still do. Like there was a special level for that.
Yeah, no, not there, but there's not anymore.
They took it. They took it away.
They took. Well, there's like I think there's like an over 10 level, so they just mushed up. Yeah.
Okay, there was that for a while, but they also had that whale room.
Yes, yeah, there was a more VIP room, with stanchions and stuff like that,
but not no more.
No more, no, and I mean nobody goes over there anymore anyway. I did get one person to join us in the WWZ Discord because I'm gonna just start posting over there. I was like, oh, look it, I got this guy battling PFP. Hey, we'll see. But it's just like
he's battling with his insider PFP.
I did. I battled with it and I posted it over in their Discord.
And did he say anything?
No, a couple people were like, "Oh, what's that?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, here, join this Discord and figure it out. Come on over. Right. I've been trying to get it updated on this Discord here for insiders, but it's just dead. So, yeah, pretty tired about that. And I think that ends our count ups.
Yeah, but can we talk about WWZ? Can we roll that?
Oh yeah,
over?
yeah.
Is that street legal? So
yeah, we got a few more things about WWZ, I think, right?
Yeah, we had the Pine Club extravaganza this week for that pine that I put up, right? And the winner got it. So that was fun.
Well, who was the winner?
LP.
All right, congratulations, LP. Nice.
So and we broke all sorts of records over in the Pine Club.
Yeah, life again over there. That's good job.
Yeah, we've gotten people. So once again, 2 weeks in a row, if Baller can do it, why can't anyone else do it? We got our boy Baller playing WWZ, ladies and gentlemen. Baller, I kind of poked him, and he was like, "Okay, let's fucking do it," and Baller did. So that's bearish. I mean, that's bullish, not bearish. That's bullish. Baller's wants to participate in something. So that was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
no, it was good. You had what 44, 45 at the peak.
We 48. We took the record, and the max was 45.
Sweet.
And we have 3 of the top 5 entrants and 3 of the top 5 longest matches.
And you didn't break it.
We didn't break it.
Well done.
But you know what, though, too? A lot of that has to probably do with the environment, I would think, that
Oh, yeah.
the environmental effects. Right.
Absolutely.
Which
Some of those
WW.
drive me nuts.
Yeah,
The one where you just, like, keep on swinging and missing?
that's me. You always seem to
The
hit me,
realm or
though.
something? I don't think so.
You always hit me or knock me out, and you love it.
I do when that happens, absolutely.
Oh my god. But so yeah, that's fun. We got before last week, I think the most we ever got into it was 13 people. So we got from 13 to 48.
Wow,
Now,
nice.
you know, we've mentioned not we Secret Pineapple Society migrated servers. Or they changed for specific reasons, but we had over like 3,000 people in the other Discord, and they're basically like locking that one up and slowly like phasing it out. And I think we only have what 300, 400 something in the new one. But
Yep.
but it's like they're the people that want to be there, and
Right.
we had 48 people play. So
That's a high percentage. Yeah.
yeah, that's really cool. And some of it is a little, some of it can be a little tedious for some people to set up the double verification on if their stuff's on Theta Drop.
Yep.
Different than like the Tygon's verification and Zilla Pass. Shout out. Yeah, more to come from that.
Yeah, and so 2 things I wanna continue here. It's WWZ. I just saw that there's some prize matches coming up this week in Tygon's.
Oh
So,
my god! Right?
yeah, so check those out. And
I was
as
hoping you didn't see it. Now you're telling everyone. Great.
sorry. Well, they're already a day behind.
Yeah.
And speaking of Zilla Pass, I saw that there was a new custom Zilla to hit the market this week. Well, not hit the market, but hit a wallet.
Oh my god! Yeah, mine.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
I did.
Rothschild and Zilla. How cool
I
is
mean,
that?
listen, the Zilla, just the Zilla, but the whole
What?
thing, yeah,
Oh, the whole presentation? Well, I
yeah,
mean, it's a guy in a suit,
right,
but it's in black and white,
yeah,
or
obviously.
grayscale, as the more technical term. Zilla,
Ooh,
let me know because black and white doesn't work. But that's like what he did is what I meant.
yeah,
But
get your
man,
picture.
how fucking cool is that?
Yeah, it
I
is
sent
pretty
him a
cool.
couple intros from season. So this is the original Twilight Zone from like 59 to 1964, and they're classics.
Give or
And
take.
I love them, and I watch them all the time. I watch them more regularly than most stuff, and
Then Magnum PI.
probably more than Magnum.
Wow.
I'm halfway through. Shoot, I think I'm halfway through season 6, and there's 7 seasons of the original Magnum. So maybe I'll get back on the Magnum train soon. But
What about The Office?
well, I've seen The Office, but you stop it.
Yeah,
You
and
stop once Michael leaves.
yeah.
Don't go any further. It's a trap. Right? Wouldn't you agree?
It's not the same. Yeah.
There's
It's
some
not
like
the same.
gems, but it's just not. It's don't do it. There's some
It's
like
not
Yeah.
it's not high percentage.
right. Yeah. Yeah. That thing's freaking awesome.
Yeah, definitely. So we're jumping all over. It's late.
Okay.
I'm tired. Let's go back to Pines though, because there's
Okay.
been a bit of activity recently
Mother of God.
in
Yeah.
Pines, and one of your best friends here just seemingly stole a Mudra canister.
I don't know this guy.
Oh, I thought he was your buddy.
No. The rich get richer, I think I said.
Yeah.
Shout out Ralph. So Ralph,
Yeah.
Ralph at one point had 6 mudras. He sold 3. Some of them pretty cheap because I know I bought one. And he held 3, and all 3 of them are bangers. And we've discussed how there's a disparity, I would say, greater than regular
Yes.
customs.
Oh,
Because there's a
man.
disparity
Yeah.
in regular customs too. Like,
Oh,
you know,
sure. Sure.
I mean, it's probably too much for Mac, but remember when Mac did the custom Raiden thing?
Yeah, but wasn't
For
that like a vote? That was
it
voted.
was a vote, yeah,
Yeah.
but right. And then if there'd
And
be a way to incorporate that maybe into Discord or Token Gated or something,
well,
because anyone could just like vote,
yeah,
right?
we need Alf back to do that.
Yeah. But there was some that's funny. We're not gonna go down that path. We shouldn't
Uh,
for the fans.
but
Uh, Hut. Where were we? So anyways, there was a can. I assume it's the one that was listed for 440 because it sold for $440 in T fuel,
yeah.
and it was a Mudra can. So somebody got a
Yeah.
free Mudra can and put it up for Min, the floor,
Mm,
and
Florida.
he got it. So basically, he sold 3 Mudras. He probably did better because he got 3 bangers, right? I wouldn't, those are all 3 very nice ones he got
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then he just got another can for the on the floor. He's got a guaranteed custom. Do you think he knew?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, do you think so? Because he's been
Yeah.
salty. He's been salty for a bit over the
Yeah, but
summer.
look, he's got 2 cans up right now on the floor.
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
Well, he wants his. Yeah, there's probably floors in there. He wants the floors to pay for his custom.
Yeah.
What a world we live in. Oh man. But I'm not mad at Ralph. It's just fuck, man.
No.
Just
Yeah, no, absolutely
yeah.
not.
No.
Game recognized game right there.
Yep.
But
He bested me again.
I saw that Taz picked up a couple more pines here. The that Moodra custom from Simple Pine playing hot potato.
Yeah.
You saw
Already.
that?
It's a nice one.
It is a nice one. I like that one.
Yep. I would have liked to get in that one. And Simple reached out to me. I didn't come up with any kind of offer for him. So Dole got it, and Dole's got a sale going on for
Yeah.
Everything Must Go right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Stock any offer is a good offer at this point.
Right.
But you made a pretty nice deal this week as well with
Yeah.
our
How'd you
boy
feel about
Chief.
that deal?
I mean, it's one of those deals where you at least have to like stop and think about it. So I don't think that there was a real
I don't think there's a
winning
loser in the
side.
deal.
I don't think there
Right.
was. Yeah,
Right. Well,
exactly.
I got because I also got my FU ring from Chief on a previous deal from a while ago, and I always wanted to get the have all 4 of them, or all the skulls. There's 5 skulls, and then it's considered Skull of the Zombie. So there's only 5 zombies, which is super rare. The gold one, I think, whatever there is now, 8 of them or something. When I did the batch research, I didn't see another gold one in there.
Wow, too soon.
So the gold, I think the gold is what you get. What you see is what. So there's going to be no more opened if they ever open again. So I got that, and then I got the silver. They weren't the what like. There's other ones I would have preferred, but choose your moms, choose Jif. No,
Yeah.
beggars
Yeah.
can't be choosers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean they're not awful. I like them, and I don't even
No,
think I
they're
have
not
a
awful.
stapler. So yeah, I completed the skull challenge.
What was
And
the
I think-
silver one again? I can't remember.
Oh, the boxer that Ketch used to have with the Theta earring in the the black vet torso,
Yeah.
the black
That's
undershirt.
nice.
It's nice. I mean, for boxers, I guess. Yeah. It's very nice. Yours would be really nice if it didn't have that hot dog.
Bro. Yeah,
Right?
That's tough.
Yeah,
I'm not.
but-
Yeah, the pitchfork hot dog, rare, but I don't like it.
Yeah. I like hot dogs. I don't like pitchforks. I don't like the hot dogs on my pitchforks.
Yeah,
Call me crazy.
I'll pass. Yeah,
I'll pass. Yeah. But I would say for me, I mean, it's Chief really liked that one. I liked it too. The Jason, the FU Jason I got. It was really cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
But to get the challenge, he offered it, and I thought he's been bugging me for a couple of days, and I was like, fuck. The market's kind of shit. I mean, I saw one for like I think at one point you had your silver for like 1100 in
Yeah.
T fuel, and there's a gold one now for like 2400. So cut stuff down, and it's kind of close. So And Chief definitely values the customs more than the generatives. Yeah, I think we
Sure.
both got what we want, but that's an exclusive club to get into. Just I believe it's got to be me and Metal Cooler, your boy,
Hmm.
in that club,
With the Skull Club.
the Skull Club. Have
Nice.
all 6 because he's got a zombie as well. He got Will Lear's banana pin zombie, which is sweet.
It's been a minute since we talked about these challenges that you so randomly created so very often.
I think there was another one I created recently too, but I forget. I had the 2 Jason challenge for a second, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about the 2 Jasons. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So we also had the winner of the Pine Bowl pine revealed, Nicholas. Congratulations, Nicholas. No idea who that is. You know?
No, but shout out,
Yeah. shout out.
Nicholas.
Hey.
Did that, and that's probably going to get dropped this week, I'd assume.
It hasn't been dropped as of recording, so I would imagine it's soon. So we'll follow that.
Chief was messaging me. He's like, I sold a bunch of the tickets because the snapshot already happened. I'm like, yeah, that's smart.
But
I think there's trophies.
Yes.
But
what are they going to be worth? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find out. And we will be right back.
This week's episode is brought to you by WWZ Game, the only project out there capable of putting a reverse countdown on Papa Mags because we can't keep up with the progress. Did we say interoperability with ETH? My bad. We meant interoperability with ETH and Solana and Polygon. Some projects talk about it, other projects be about it. Follow along on X at WWZ Game and join the Discord for all the updates.
This week's episode is brought to you by Dr. Theta's Community Guardian Node. Theta's premier community Guardian Node where you can stake your Theta if you don't run your own Guardian Node. Best of all, 100% uptime so you do not miss any rewards and 0 fees so you earn 100% of your T-Fuel. Trusted by Theta Labs, you can easily stake directly within your wallet. Simply go to the Staking tab, choose Delegated Guardian Node, and find Dr. Theta's Guardian Node. Quick, simple, reliable, and best of all safe as the coins never leave your wallet. Stake with the Doc today. This week's episode is brought to you by GuardiansOfTheta.com, offering 0% one-click Theta Guardian staking with random monthly token giveaways. Guardians also airdropped everyone staking with him an NFT that you're able to stake and earn T-Vibe. 100% uptime, 0 fees, random giveaways, what's not to love? Stop paying 4% and come join the fam with Guardians of Theta.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
All right, so there is some other Tygon news, and it is a mix of Tygon and POGs, right? There's a drop on February 23rd coming up for Tygon POGs.
Seems like they're. I think what they had, and I think I have a screenshot somewhere, said the 16th of February, and that's not going to happen. So.
They moved it? I saw the 23rd.
Now it's the 23rd, but I have a screenshot of. I have some receipts saying the 16th of Feb, UARI. But not worth putting on the count. We've put less stuff on count ups for a couple days, so right. And we always give like a benefit of doubt on the first one, of the action. So
yeah. Well, I mean, the public
get the K fuel straight. I think.
I know. Like, let's get some K fuel and then dump the POGs on us. Like, I don't know. I call me old fashioned, but I like to. Yeah. I'd rather that one promise is fulfilled before another one is made.
So like Mystic Gurus.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. We haven't. I mean, that's just worth mentioning again. I don't have my PCG.
No. I believe that mine was deleted, thankfully. So hopefully by the time we get back to it, and I mean, at this rate, 3 years from now, maybe I'll get one. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw there was a bunch of
jumped me in the ratings.
Yeah.
But speaking of Aura, so that's what they had for staking these things, and we've been staking these things for over a year now. What, year and a half?
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
It was the first. It was the first staking project on Theta. Hurry up
Yeah.
and stake them.
So I think I swapped like 4,000 aura for like 13.76 in T fuel. $13.76 in T fuel.
No.
Yes.
For 4,000 aura? No.
400,000 aura.
400,000. Oh
Yeah.
my. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I still think I did better.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what they're up to. I know that a lot of the PCGs have been replaced with like art from the game, the card game. So they're kind of pushing that so that they can do two birds with one stone. But I want Biggie. So
Wasn't there a metaverse? Now there's a
It-
card game, and there's a physical and
yeah,
digital, but I still
yeah,
don't have the PCG. The reason why I bought these things in the first place
yeah.
was I minted 10 so I could get one, and I don't have it yet. But
No, well, I would love to have my PCG. Would love to have it be in the realm of as quality as the ones that were made before it, and not just standalone terrible.
I feel but what's your 2 cents? Like some of these newer ones, they look good, but is this just all AI shit now?
For the card game? Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
for the PCGs, these new ones.
Yeah, but a lot of those are like he's taking art from the card game and putting it as a PCG, and that's how people are like, if you want to do that, you're gonna get your PCG quick.
I don't want to do that. What?
I know,
Oh,
me
so
neither.
they're budget in line again. Is what's going on.
Yeah, basically, like, but it's like art that's being made. See, here's the problem, right? It's the art is being made for the card game rather than the art being made for
Two
the
birds with one
PCG.
stone. Right. So they're
Yeah,
yeah.
but the card game is the one that jumped line, right?
Right. And this goes back to I mean, I think Theta enabled this behavior because, I just don't understand, going back to that what was it called? The hackathon?
Huh, yeah.
Remember the
The
hackathon? The
hack
second one? Yeah.
thon.
So I just don't understand why, like, hey, Theta, great. I'd love Theta creators, new creators, whoever to come in, but like, if you have a project on Theta and you still haven't even come close to fulfilling what you said you were going to do, why are you doing this other thing? And then once again, rewarding bad behavior. Okay, you know what? Oh, we like what you did. Second place. I think
Yeah.
so he got second place. He got tickets to go to ThetaCon in a hotel room, I believe. Was part of that. And I still don't have my fucking PCG yet. And the PCG, everyone is like, if you minted 10, because some people don't know, right? They might not like what the hell we're talking
Right.
about. But
Yeah.
so back when Mystic Gurus came out on Open Theta and you could mint them, if you every 10
Second
you
drop of them, right?
no, well there
They
was
had an original drop. Like
there was something weird. I don't understand. Yeah, I don't. Let's just talk about this general. I don't know what those ones were, but this was the big one. And if you minted 10 of them, you got basically a ticket to make a custom PCG of like whatever you wanted. And people got some freaking bangers. And there was a list, and they had to like triage the list, and then they were gonna like shuffle the list. And people said, "Well, that's not fair because I'm waiting." And I bought them off the market because it was this far in line. And then it was well, pay me Aura and I'll bump you and all the other ones you have up in line. And even though Aura is worthless, my moral code, I that's just cheating. And I could not stand by and send my worthless Aura there to skip other people. But I got skipped. So I'm no priority. And I was only like 16, 15 or something from the mine hitting. Just once again, creators just changing the rules of the game as they play. It's almost, like Jordan was saying when she was on the slow rug. That's kind of what it is. It's a slow rug, and Daily Diamond did the same thing when he changed the payouts, right, of his stuff, and then all of a sudden they weren't worth anything. But that's not why people bought them, because they were worth something. So you can, but once again, you did that, and they had to congratulate them with second place and like all this promo, and he took a picture with Mitch at ThetaCon. So I don't know. Meanwhile, we're here every week. Yeah, we got a Zilly, and I mean that's the best thing we could have gotten. But I just don't get, people. There's a lot of people doing the right thing. Theta Zilla Club, Ivory, right? There's a lot of
Yeah.
people doing the right thing,
Yeah.
and there's other people doing fucking something else, and they're the ones getting recognized, and it's really discouraging. So
I couldn't agree with that more. Yeah, it is discouraging. It's one of those things where you think like, in the long run, the cream will rise to the top, but sometimes like it takes way too long for the recognition, and sometimes it never does come, right? Because this is a crazy kind of an atmosphere where things happen that it's like, wow, this is like makes no sense. We see it all the time with like these meme coins and things like that. It's
yep.
like, why? Like, why? It just makes no sense. But these markets really, a lot of times they don't make any sense.
And we're not looking for anything. We do this. We enjoy doing it. We love the community. You got Mac, right? He's betting on himself. He hasn't sold anything, right?
Right.
He
Yeah.
just betting on himself
Yep.
and turning
Love
these
that.
Pixillas into how his project's gonna go. So
Yeah,
you know what I
dude
mean?
is buying Pixillas he's investing in himself by buying Pixillas.
Well,
Right.
and doing all the work on
Oh,
WWZ that
yeah,
he's doing, right?
exactly, of
Right,
100%, yeah.
right. But he's not just
But
launching.
on top of that,
Yeah.
also buying.
Yes. No. Yeah. That's why it's
Yeah.
like priorities are out of whack. Yeah. I was gonna say like Pogs. That's like something completely different, and that is just seems like it's so big.
Well, Pogs is, on fire right now. I caught a couple of spaces this week where it's just like, Kyler is just killing it, and I forget what the name of the do you remember what the name of the, conference he was at this past week?
I think SEG or something.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, because I kept on seeing, like,
LA.
Sega, yeah, um, but yeah, just killing it, had stories of being contacted by people afterwards, and, uh, yeah, just he's really doing something, and, Pogs, it just is gonna be an easy on-ramp for corporate America. Pogs already has these historical relationships with so many major brands. It's a very easy, low risk avenue into Web3 gaming via Pogs by just dropping something like this. And I think, when Kyler was on, he was pushing the fact that he wants these things to have real world utility. And that's not that difficult to do for like a Starbucks, or I'm just like, obviously I don't know anything and I'm just using a name here. There's not financial advice. This is not, I don't work with Pogs. I don't know anything more than anybody else, but you've already seen Coca-Cola. In the past, they've done other ones, whatever it is. But you have a
Star
Starbucks
Wars
Pog.
was on that list too. Do you see that
Yeah, but I
on the
mean, just
slide
think
deck?
about it. Like, if you have a Starbucks Pog or a Dunkin' Donuts Pog, it's good for one coffee a month or whatever it is. Like, you show up and it's like it's basically a
There's
digital
it,
coupon.
it's
Like
value.
it's yeah,
Yep.
it's not
Utility.
difficult to do. Like, it's very simple. And honestly, like, for the most part, if somebody gets a coupon for a free cup of coffee or a free Starbucks, whatever it is, you're going to go there and you're probably not just going to get that, right? So it ends
Oh
up
no.
working out for them anyway, unless you're my brother. And then obviously you only go and just get that only. And then you try to bring it to the one down the road and get another one.
Oh, I could see that guy.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it's whatever the creator. It's
yeah.
almost like a prepackaged. Like, hey, who wants to go on there? If it's nothing that's like harmful or crazy, like, hey, come on, Pog, and it's up to you to do the creator to make it. You bring the utility to it.
Right. But so if you get one of these big brands that's you know, integrating, I would imagine that, from what it sounded like, he's trying to push real world utility from that. So I mean, it just seems like such an easy on ramp. And, hey, maybe not everybody likes to play the POG game. Guess what? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter one bit. Like, it's not about that. Like, you have such easy access to corporate America through this, and corporate America is going to push retail America into it. It's very simple. Like, it could be huge. And then the game is just icing on the cake. The POG arcade. I don't know what it is. I've never seen it. I've seen the one game, obviously the Soul POGs, and it looks like there's been quite a bit of activity on there. I saw some stats recently, but yeah. And obviously Symbies had a massive week this week with some huge news.
Oh yeah.
They Immutable, right? The biggest now. So yeah, Immutable is a huge Web3 gaming conglomerate, basically. Of like, they have a bunch of different games that are on their portal, I would call it, right? Is that accurate? Platform. Yeah. Now you said you have an Immutable account. Is that accurate?
No, I own.
Oh, you don't.
I own some coins and I sold them.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, Immutable has their own blockchain. I know that they've integrated their coin into some games, not all games, but they are a platform that brings exposure to Web3 gaming. And yeah, they were absolutely head over heels in love with Symbies and Fuse Wars and what Ivory was doing. I mean, it's hard not to be in love with what Ivory's doing. And once you talk to him and you feel his passion, and you realize, like, oh wow, this is like a how many person team, and they're all about this, and they're this is the product that they've put together. It's pretty amazing, really. So it was very cool to get that kind of support from them. There was an agreement, obviously. We didn't realize that they were going to turn around and like fire off that tweet that they fired off to their whole audience. But they did. And then not only that, they were like responding and like chatting back and forth a little bit under the post. And I have my notifications on for Immutable, and they don't do that all the time. Like, it's usually just like a post and then that's it. So yeah. I'm super excited.
Cool. Yeah. That was this was a crazy this past week, if you're listening on Tuesday, like you should be. That last week was a lot of news, a lot of big news.
A lot of news. And you know what? The biggest news of all, I feel like it was the first time since like September that I saw the sun.
Oh my God, right? Yeah. And I know me and you recently got solar, right?
Yeah.
And it's been rough because the sun has not come out since like winter started. It's been covered in clouds, and then all of a sudden I wake up and I was like, "What is that shiny thing?" And it was the sun.
Yeah. Oh,
and
man.
it stuck around for a few days. I can't wait to look at my numbers for that for last week.
Yeah, and we got a snowstorm incoming.
I heard
today as you're listening.
It's right, correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I touched on it a small bit last week. HGH with his new staking platform. I just wanted to throw out there that there's a couple of new NFTs that are being able to be purchased with these points that are being earned. And listen, this whole thing, like, project, I don't think every project needs to like break barriers and do something new, right? This isn't anything new that they're doing, but guess what? It's bringing value. It's bringing some excitement. And it's like, you're not even earning a crypto. Like, these are just like points that you're generating, and then you get to use the point and buy. It's like I don't even know what you would call it, but it's not a real crypto, but you can spend it. And he's got this little shop where he's got 3 new PUG NFTs that are like a different format, and then also a level up potion NFT, which I saw one over on Theta Drop recently. Somebody, yeah. So I mean, you don't have to break boundaries here on everything, but even if K Fuel was to be set up where we're just kind of earning we could have been staking and earning these points, and then when K Fuel comes live, drop them in. Like, oh, you have 100 points, bang, here's 100 K Fuel.
Well, they said that was what was going on with replay, and that didn't happen to us.
Touche.
But I do believe that the Tigons aren't gonna screw over Americans. Let's say, I'm pretty confident.
Yes.
I mean, if everyone's gonna get screwed over, that's fine. Like, it's not fine, but like, they're not gonna single Americans out to get more screwed, I think. So, point being is, theirs isn't out yet. We've talked about it, whatever. But back to replay, you have all these projects on Theta, people getting their coins, and then you have replay, who discriminates about from it doesn't matter what you look like, but it matters where you're born, and they say, you know what, SEC, and I would like to SEC what they're talking about, because I don't see what they're talking about, but everyone else seems to figure it out. So being a CEO, or being in charge of a company, you have to manage risk, and you have to do what's right for everyone. And then you have what replay does, and they're the only ones that don't seem to get it.
Yeah. All right. How about POGs? Let's get back to POGs here quick.
We're just ping-ponging over here. We're ping-ponging everything.
Man. Listen, it's late.
We wrote nothing down. We went right in this. This is good.
Yeah. No, I did have a lot written down, actually.
Oh, me too.
We just didn't discuss it. Yeah. So did you see two things today I saw on POGs on Twitter? One, a signed Joe Montana helmet giveaway.
I saw it and I entered. I tagged you.
Oh, yeah. No. All right, cool. Yeah, I entered too. That would be awesome.
Right.
I don't quite understand. Like, that's a unique helmet, right? Like, what?
It's not like a regular 49ers helmet that I've ever noticed, right?
It's like our Papa Mags, like one of those special effects that you did to us on the website.
The glitch.
Yeah.
The glitch one? I love the glitch one. It's so good.
And then also a meme contest. But did you see what the prize was on that?
It was good.
What is that thing? It was an ape-scription? Like, what the heck is that?
It's an ape-scription. It's an ETH thing. They have these I don't know if they fall under the ETH-scription thing, but
it's just kind of weird to me. Like, you have a POG contest and you give away that. Like, give away something POGs.
So I think Blake, the Wake and Blake guy, and
he just had something.
I think so, and I think he's like, "Hey, I'll give this away." So I think this was just, "Hey, it's the Super Bowl. Let's get POGs trending. I got this," because nobody wants to get rid of their POGs. I mean,
oh yeah, that makes me want that so bad.
Have you seen the floor on the Solana POGs? The Fountain POGs? Insane.
I mean, we said it, right?
We said it.
We said it multiple times. Like, this is the route to go to get your POGger. That was what? Like, you said it and did it, and like real soon, like immediately, the first time Kyler was on. Yep. So props to you.
I think when we got off the interview.
It was one of those things where it's like, oh man, Solana, like, I've never dealt with Solana. Oh, another phantom wallet. Like, what's this? I got to learn something new. And it's just like, just didn't want to. And then after the second time I talked to him, I was like, all right, I got to do this. And it turns out, like, after this, like, at that point, it was still early, even though it was like had already been around for a while.
Right.
But now
the bonus staking period ended.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was already over. The bonus was already over when I got.
Yep. Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, word's out now. Even the famous Fox's word is out. You heard it here first with Buddy Theta. Shout out to him on that. But crazy. POG's on fire.
I keep screwing everything up. Is it possible I get replaced by Buddy Theta because he's just so good at what he does?
I think he should replace both of us.
I'd listen.
I would too. I would too. Buddy and Strig.
Just trying to
Shout
think
out.
of it. Yeah. Bud and Strig. Bud and Strig. What kind of cast? One of them.
Yeah, well, listen, all they'd have to do is make it to episode 2 and they'd outlast West 2 and Rob.
Ooh. That's
Oh,
too
wait.
soon.
Oh, wait. It's not West 2 anymore, though.
What is it?
West who?
Wes who? All right. I get you. And I think that's fair.
Yeah. All right. I got one more thing.
Did you talk about the
you know,
POG staking? Did we talk about that? The POG on the Theta swap?
yeah, POG. Well, there's a POG. Yeah. So that's POG staking or Theta swap? Because there's
Both.
an LP on Theta swap.
Yeah, but
right?
I mean, I guess the swap is more important.
Yeah.
I feel.
Well, that's been open for a bit.
Since we've recorded though?
I thought so. Yeah.
Bruv.
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
All right. So yeah, there's a liquidity pool on Theta Swap for if you want to swap to get your POG coin on the subchain, the legit one that you can stake right now, and they have that up and available as well.
Oh my god, man! Replay. Listen, POGs figured this shit out.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, that was
all right. So
and that was like and POG's been good. Yeah, they've missed some hacks or time hacks, deadlines, whatever, right? But like,
yep,
they do get to them, and it's not usually too long from when they said we're waiting on this last one a bit. I would say, or both of them, right? The golden ticket and the redeemable, or the physical one, and but I feel like we're gonna hear more about that, but then they never put this out, and then all of a sudden it's on Theta Swap, Podcoin.
Right.
So like now that's how it's done. Don't tell anyone, just fucking do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they did put them. They do have dates as far as coins being released on their white paper, so we will be tracking that, obviously, just like any other. And just one last thing before we call it a night here, unless you had something else, but you brought up Pluto TV.
Shout out
from the Super Bowl ads, and I did happen to notice that one. But the other one that has like changed my life for the negative is this mayonnaise commercial. Did you see that?
I think I missed this commercial. Are you
serious?
I saw you and Andrea message about it. Rob Feldman tweeted about it. Andrew One had something to say about it, but I must have missed it. I don't know. But so could you tell me?
It was like this. Yeah, so it's this woman that has a cat, and like she's like takes the leftovers out of the fridge, and the cat's like mayo or whatever. So she adds the mayonnaise to it and makes whatever, like a chicken salad or whatever. Like I got nothing against chicken salad. Like I'll throw some mayo and make up a nice chicken salad. Delicious. But now the cat becomes famous because it can say mayo. And as this woman is watching it, she takes the mayonnaise and she puts her spoon in the mayo and goes straight mayo to mouth.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, aggressive and disgusting. I mean, how can you do that on Super Bowl Sunday when people are trying to enjoy their snacks?
How'd that make you feel, Pop?
Disgusted. Disgusted.
I
was glad I already finished eating my wings.
All right,
man. Well, listen, hey, good times as always. Would have been a little better if Kelsey would have scored that TD for you, but hey, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go cry.
On to next year. All right, guys, we'll see you on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter at JustAddSpam. Pops and Megs is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.